The Numerology 1. You are the leader. You are the strong. You are original. You are creative. You are active. You're visionary. You're independent. You're ambitious. You're commanding. You're bold. You're fearless. You're strong. And you have mental foresight. You're generous, very kind, and you're aggressive. You're very happy, like the sun. The sun has a lot of energy. And you're daring, and you're like the inventor. You're a trendsetter. You do your own thing. So with it being said, and you to do it yourself type. So on the downside, you are bossy, selfish, egotistic, manipulative. You're dependent. You're narrow-minded. You know what I mean? You're demanding, and you're very insulting. You're very critical, and you're very snappish. You got a quick temper. So with it being said, and you can be very impatient. And so now we're gonna speak of your psychic ability. Your psychic abilities is called the psychic touch. Psychic touch, which is clear tangency or psychometry, which is like when you touch an object, a person, a place, a thing, you receive information. You know what I mean? You know about a person through touching their jewelry, through touching their ring, through touching their car. You know about the energy. You know what I mean? So this is one psychic ability. Your other psychic ability is reading auras. Aura reading, which means you can read different colors. It don't matter if it's purple, blue. You can tell about a person through the auras. And also remote viewing, when you view something from a distance. It's like you can sense something from a distance. You can sense like something is wrong all the way from another country. You can sense a person all the way from another state. You know what I mean? So this psychic ability that you have, and you have the ability. Your other psychic gift is a conjurer of energy, which is like you're the performer of energy, magical, manipulating the energy. You're good at that, and you can manifest and make things happen. This is your talent as the number 1. So it don't matter if it's your attitude number, your soul number, or birth number. They also call ruling number, or your life path number. It's the same energy, the same vibration. In different spots, it just act differently. Like this would be your attitude, what people would see as your attitude number, or your soul number, what you really have in you. You know what I mean? It could be hidden, but you most likely to bring it out because your soul it's like a need. You got to act this way. It's a need to act this way. Like that's the type of stuff that is your life path. It's all your numbers added up. It's your whole being. This will be your number 1 number that governs your whole being, your whole soul. You know what I mean? So with this being said, if the number 1 is your soul number, a birth number, this is within you. This is within you. Now, if it's your attitude number, this is how you act and have people see you as. And so with this being said, the number 1 is ruled by the sun. And so the planets would be, the sun is Leo. This is the main ruler. It's the 5th house when we talk about astrology. And also it could be, because since Libra is the 10th month, it's 1. It could be Libra. Also could be Aries since the 1st house. And Capricorn since it's the 1st month in Western astrology. And so all of this makes sense when you see pieces and pieces put together. You know what I mean? Downside, you could be selfish, egotistic, manipulating, stubborn, dominating, demanding, narrow-minded, only can see things your way, very insulting, very critical, fearful, and also you can be a follower, which you don't supposed to do because you're born to be, you're born to lead. So that being said, your occupations is a lawyer, a writer, a leader, a pioneer, a leader of any kind, a supervisor of any kind, something that deal with leading, something that, because you know how to get things done. And so a doctor, anything that's executive, an officer, a producer, a manager, a captain, a scientist, an expert, any kind. So this you. Even a magician, you could do almost anything. You could do astrology, numerology. You could be a numerologist. You could be a astrologer. Say it correctly. So this being said, health problem deals with high blood pressure, irregular blood, also circulation. That I mean, or other heart disorders. It also deals with your lung problems. Also, the eyes. So you got to be conscious during the months of January, May, and October. Yeah, so your friends and your partners most likely to be born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or the 28th of any month. Because numerology is all the same. The numbers are always the same. So Aquarius, Aries, a Leo, and maybe a Libra. A Libra also, because it represents this number, are attracted to you. Also, people born on the 4th, because the number 4s are attracted to you, like who were born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, the 31st, or any month. Or in February, April, August, and also October will be attracted to you. You know, number 1 always stay the same, so number 1 would be the root chakra or the base chakra. You know what I mean? Those who is a material aspect, but you make things happen. But it also could be, since it got the sun in it, it could be the 3rd chakra to the solar plexus. So I say the lower chakras, and it also could be the higher chakra. So number 1 could become one with everything or everyone. But the main chakra, it will start at the base, which is number 1, take action. Because number 1, that I mean, it will start things off and set it off. But on larger aspects, it's all chakras. It'll be number 1. Your best days is Sunday and Tuesday. Because Sunday represents the sun, and Tuesday represents like the 1st chakra, which is Mars, just like Aries. You know what I mean? And your best months will be February, April, August, and October is another possibility. Because number 1 is a mind number. So, and your colors are, as we know, yellow, orange, and brown. And your best day is the daytime. And how you get off sexually, your sexual peak are usually you like to have sex quick and direct when it comes to your sexual expression. You know what I mean? You like to be in command. You know what I mean? Take charge. Your sex life will be passion type of sex, because sex is a real passion for you, and you'll adore feeling sexy and sensual. Although your enthusiasm can sometimes get the better of you in the bedroom, but you must remember, sex for enjoyment of both your partners, and sometimes it requires a bit of give and take, not just you demanding something or being in control. Action is a very important thing for you in your sex life. You love to be in a sexy mood always, and you can be great inside the bed. However, you need to recognize that both partners are in this together, like I said, and your sex companions will be those who have numerology 3, or number 3, and number 5. You know what I mean? And the reason why, because they understand your needs and your desires in the bed and will go out their way to please you and make you feel good about yourself. And role play, they will do role play and all kind of kinky games or whatever. Y'all have very fun. And so this being said, you should meditate. And how you meditate, you visualize yourself as one with everything. Not selfish one. See, one could be selfish. We all know that. And so one could be selfish, but it ain't for you as number 1 to be selfish, for you to connect with everyone and everything. So you being one with everything, this is how you win. And you visualize it. You visualize the things that you want, your desires, your intentions. I mean, and you see yourself in action, setting goals, being in control, making decisions, you know what I mean, and all type of stuff, and taking action and being a leader, being strong, you know what I mean, because you're naturally a warrior as number 1. Because you're the number 1, the first number that's into material manifestation, because you set the path for all the other numbers. So you represent the new beginnings. And so your life goal is dealing with you in a leadership position, taking charge of organizations or groups of people and leading, but also for you not to be so bossy and give everybody a chance and listen to everyone, so you can come up with great ideas and so you can be able to lead. So it's good for you to gain opinions and ideas and listen to everyone, so you can get this without checking them off. And so it's for you to open up your intuition, because you got strong intuition, and for you to embrace and open up to your spiritual side, spiritual aspects. You know what I'm saying? A consciousness and higher thoughts. Because you as the one made great leaders, great people now. And so your life lesson is to balance out your work life with your relationships because you're so active. And you constantly work on something, a goal, a plan. So you break it. So you got to balance it out with your relationships. And this is how you win. And this for you to surrender control and be trying to be so perfect, because you got to understand that you are perfect the way you are. And so if you try to reach the perfection of being something that you're not, you will lose. So take yourself as how you are and continue to grow and improve. You know what I mean? And stop being so controlling, and be accepting of others. And this is how you win. And flexibility is another thing. And trust and honor above your pride. So, because you got a real ego as the sun. And so your spiritual abilities is your strong intuition, and you're a problem solver. So you sense others' problems and potentials. Watch out for smoking and drinking alcohol, because it might don't seem like you don't reap the consequences right now, but sooner or later it will catch up with you. That's how it mostly do the number one people. You seem strong right now, but it catch up with you later. And so what you're supposed to eat that keep you going, you eat things such as honey, dry nuts, dry fruits, orange, apples, you know what I mean, and vegetables, eat alkaline barley, you know what I mean, stuff like that. And ginger, all of this will benefit you greatly. You know what I mean? So with this being said, embrace this powers. So now you know how to heal yourself is through meditation, and you eat these fruits, anything that deal with energy sources like honey, dry fruits, oranges, any fruits that's yellow or orange, stuff like that. But you will know. And so when you eat the fruit, you got the choice of what you pick and what you choose that identify with you as the number one vibration. And you already a natural problem solver, and so this will benefit you greatly. And so getting into a meditation regularly and yoga, this is how you heal yourself. That it ain't for you to be like no one else. And so you do mostly good with spirituality and not religion, because religion won't be concrete enough for you. It won't give you a spark, but spirituality will. And so you're naturally a thinker, because number one, deal with the mind. And so your problem usually arise. You might feel it in your shoulder, your knees. You know what I mean? You might have some type of addiction in your heart, your liver, like that. So you must watch out for that. And watch out for your addictive tendencies that allow you to build a wall around your ego self. And so it's for you to get in touch with everyone, because you're already strong as number one. So you're already know how to be a warrior, because number one know how to do for self, everything. And number one thinks that no one else can do it better than you. So it's for you to open up to others and accept other people's ways, even if they're slower, even if they're not quick as you. But by you accepting their ways, you open up blessings. Some say blessings, but I like to say fortune to your life. A lot of great things will happen for you, because this means that you're getting a bond with everyone, and you are very popular, and then you'll be more popular and more well-liked everywhere. And so another thing, you don't need nobody's approval. So understand that. You don't need no one's approval. You know what I mean? So a regular massage will do you good too. Anything that's good for the heart. You know what I mean? And sweating out poison out, you know what I mean, through your blood. So sweat will be good. You know what I mean? Like exercise, yoga, anything, But with it being said, you must not be a workaholic, and don't struggle with your self-confidence, and know who you are. You know what I mean? Because you are independence and a born leader. And you march to your own beat, your own drum. Do what you're here for. You're here to set new ways and new paths as number one vibration. I just named to you everything that the number one represents and is accurate. If you want to go to the planets that you represents, because the Aquarius will give you your thinking ability, and like that there, Leo is the main energy, so it will give you your charming personality, how you like to be in the spotlight, and all that other stuff. And a Libra will give you your balanced self, how to balance yourself out. You need that balance. And Aries will definitely give you that superpower, Superman, Superwoman type powers. Superman and Superwoman type powers. So this being said, you who are the number 1, number 10, number 19, number 28, number 37, I go on and on, but to add up to 1, this is you. No matter if it's your attitude number, your soul number, or your life path number. Any ones in your chart, the number one will always be the same. And so you have 2 other numbers, all 3 numbers. This is just 1 number. And if you got 1 2 times, this means you got more vibration of the number 1. You most likely to act like this strongly. And you have more drive, more leadership ability, more strength. So this being said, is I can't let bring you this light. And I gave you everything. I think I give you everything that you need to know. And your careers add on photographing, like taking pictures. You like that. You love that. It's because you love the spotlight. So anything that deal with the spotlight, public relations, because you love to do that. So social media and all that will be good for you. There are a lot of ones will carry out. And if you don't worry, because you might have another number that represents the other. You might add like the other aspects, because how it happens is the numbers is always integrating with each other throughout the day, every second throughout the day. You know what I mean? So you might act more like another number than the number 1. So this being said, this your attitude number. So what you have in you, your soul number, birth number, your life path, your main number, wow, it will have the most effect. So this being said, is I can't let bring you this light. It gets no realer than this. Ashe.